Hi, I'm Raphael Kushner. Welcome to the fourth and final part of my four-part mini-course, The Hidden Power of Emotions. As I've been reminding you, emotions are at the center of every life endeavor. We're either running toward them or away from them. And in environments where emotions are discouraged or denied, they only end up running the show ever more powerfully behind the scenes. This last video is called Once You Feel Freely, You're Truly Free. We'll get to that in a moment, but first a quick recap of the three earlier videos. In the first one, I described the purpose of our emotions, to act as an inner compass to guide us to find purpose and meaning and the best possible course through our lives. I described what an emotion is. It's a message from our mind delivered to our body as a physical sensation. In the second video, I described what happens when we feel successfully. The message is sent, the message is received, the emotion dissipates, leaving us in an open, present, and relaxed state. Then I talked about what happens when we can't or won't feel those emotions. Remember, they stay in our physical body, still trying to get met and felt so they can let go of us. But when that doesn't happen, instead, they become the underlying source of negative patterns in our lives. We keep drawing people and situations into our lives to force us to feel those very same feelings that we couldn't or wouldn't in the first place. In the third video, I described exactly why that happens, getting to the glitch in our brains, courtesy of evolution, that causes the primitive part of our brain to think of difficult and challenging emotions as life-threatening. And then I explained exactly how you can rewire that glitch, surfing through the emotions to update your primitive brain so it doesn't have to shut down, it doesn't have to stop you from feeling, and therefore it allows you to be free and open to see things more clearly and make the best possible choices for you. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about emotional mastery. The interesting thing is that when it comes to your emotions, mastery equals vulnerability. Now, to be clear, I'm not talking about vulnerability to other people or in other situations outside of yourself. I'm talking about self-vulnerability. Mastery equals vulnerability because vulnerability means we're open and accepting of all of the emotions that flow through us, the easy and pleasant ones, and also the difficult and challenging ones. It turns out, surprisingly, it's kind of a paradox that the more vulnerable we become to our emotions, the more powerful we become to choose the life and to bring about the life that we want. Now, in order to create this kind of emotional mastery that arises from vulnerability, we have to practice. We have to practice repeatedly in many situations over time. To be honest, it's like any other kind of muscle. The more you practice and work it, the stronger it becomes. However, you also need ongoing support and guidance. Another way to say this is that you're not meant to do it alone. None of us can. I certainly can't. We need support and help. We need, actually, to do this work in a safe and supportive environment. Now let me describe for you what I mean by a safe and supportive environment to practice emotional mastery. What that means is that you are welcome as you are, moment by moment, as you're going through the experience. So when you're feeling great about it, you're welcome. When you're feeling frustrated or negative about it, you're just as welcome. When you have questions, you're welcome. When you have what I call yeah buts, those are welcome. When you have disagreements, especially welcome. You need that kind of open, accepting environment to really trust that you can become vulnerable to those difficult and most challenging emotions within. Now here's the great news. That kind of safe and supportive transformational environment is what I am convening very soon and what I invite you to with all my heart. It's called The Hidden Power of Emotions, 6 weeks to freedom and fulfillment. That's right, just 6 weeks. The tagline is, get real, get vulnerable, get going. Now, in order for me to share with you what this program is, it's best for me to start by talking about what it's not. This is not just like some PDF that comes into your email box. It's not just another set of videos for you to watch and digest. It's not books or anything like that. This is full engagement. This is based on your ongoing experience through the program, changing incrementally over those 6 weeks until you realize, wow, I've changed a lot. So here's how it works. The beginning of each week, I release a video in which I share with you the basic principles and practices for that week. Along with it comes a lesson. In that lesson, there are projects for you to undertake in your actual life, practicing this work of emotional mastery and vulnerability. Midway through the week, we have a conference call. It's interactive. Once again, you're not just sitting there listening. For those of you who don't know about this special technology, I actually have the opportunity, when I convene this conference call with you, to put you in small groups of 2, 3, and 4, so that you can be really beautifully reflected and supported by those other people in your practice exercises right there in the middle of our conference call. Then, later in the week, I release what I call a stretching activity that allows you to take it further in a way that's just right for you. Everything I just described takes really only about 4 hours a week. That's all for this big change that you are ready for. Now, I've saved the best part for last. Even though hundreds of people will be a part of this program, you will be in a group of just about 10 people only. This is what allows it to be safe and supportive. You will be sharing about your projects, and other people in the group will be offering you their affirmations, their positive reflections, and their questions about what you're going through. This will make a huge difference for you, and you will make a huge difference for them. Here's my promise to you. You will come away from this experience not with information, not with practices that you actually set aside and maybe never get to. You will learn the how, and you will practice the how. You will finally come to understand how to put into practice the most important life skill, emotional connection, that almost none of us were ever taught until now. So I invite you passionately to click the join button on the bottom of this page. The cost is very reasonable. It will be an investment that you will be grateful for the rest of your life. Here's something else I want to describe for you. It's really exciting. It's about how to share this program with other people that you care about, help cover the reasonable cost of the program, and even make some money while you're at it. To do so, you just need to click below and join our absolutely free affiliate program. Here's how the affiliate program works. If you sign up a partner for the program, half of their enrollment fee goes to you. Then you're free to either keep that money or share it with your partner. Plus, the more people you sign up for the program, the more money you bring in, and the more everyone saves. It's definitely a win-win, no-lose proposition. To get all of that going, simply click the affiliate link below. Finally, it's time for me to reveal the special premium that I've been telling you about all along. Last year, I hosted an interview series called Teaching What We Need to Learn. In this series, I asked 45 leaders in personal and spiritual growth to share their own vulnerability, their own growing edges, to get real in a way that they usually don't when they're in their professional persona. The interviews were so exciting to conduct, and the response to them has been really overwhelming. And all you have to do to get the top 10 interviews from the series is click the link for it below, again, right here on this page. You can listen to or download those interviews as much as you like, and you can share them with anyone else who may benefit. A little extra. If you find special value in the interviews and would like more of them, on the page where you listen to the interviews, just click the link at the bottom and I will send you the entire edited transcripts of all 45 interviews with my compliments, just because you ask. So, in closing, I want to re-extend my passionate invitation for you to join me soon for this one-of-a-kind, truly transformational online learning series, The Hidden Power of Emotions, 6 weeks to freedom and fulfillment. Get real, get vulnerable, get going. Come by yourself or bring as many people along as you'd like by clicking the join and the affiliate buttons below on this page. It's finally time for you to feel, heal, rewire, and inspire yourself to create the life you were truly meant to live. I will see you for all of that really soon. Thanks so much. And I look forward to exploring and delving deeply into the emotional connection that will truly set you free.